WIAA is now fining schools for coach and player misconduct on the field. This comes after they say there have been hundreds of ejections in high school sports in the past couple of years. KOMO senior reporters Chris Daniels live at the Friday night football games with the latest on this big rule change. Chris?
Yeah, Preston, the game here between Kent Ridge and Auburn High School has been going off without a hitch, especially if you're a fan of the Auburn Trojans, who just scored another touchdown here behind me to go up 51-0. But the WIAA is worried about other issues, and noticeably bad behavior on the field, and that is why they're now fining schools to curb it.
You guys got game balls?
Looking for your game ball.
Friday night lights, a fall tradition in high school sports.
Anything you want to use in the game, this is the time to check it.
That is unfortunately associated with a new trend that has led to Friday night fights, misconduct from players, coaches, and parents.
We've seen an increase in ejections in our state.
The Washington Interscholastic Activities Association says it's seen roughly 750 ejections from games across the state each of the last 2 years for aggressive behavior and bad language.
They're cursing directly to the official, and quite frankly, a lot of the things that they're saying, you definitely can't say on television. We are interscholastic athletics, and so it is an extension of the classroom.
And that is why the WIAA is now fining schools $200 for each ejection.
You know, what it comes down to is we need to have more accountability for our kids.
Brian Smith is the Kent School's athletic director and understands the need, but says there are questions about who will ultimately pay the price.
I need to think about coaches' unions. I need to think about budget. I need to think about who's going to pay for that in communities that maybe don't have that money.
Something has to change the behavior, and that's really what our focus is on with implementing these fines and fees.
Like the games, fans and critics will be watching to see if this new system tackles the trend. And the WIAA suggested that money from the fines could be used for a pilot program involving body cameras on game officials. We actually see the officials wearing them here tonight. And incidentally, the biggest problem is not in high school football, according to the WIAA, but in boys soccer. That's where there have been the highest number of incidents involving ejections. And that's why the WIAA also has a clause forcing schools to pay a $100 fine. Foul language on the pitch. That's the story for now. Live in Kent, Chris Daniels, KOMO News.